Be honest with yourself. How many times have you started something only to quit halfway? The gym, a side hustle, a new habit. Every time you quit, your confidence takes a hit. You start believing you're not capable. But here's the truth. The difference between people who succeed and those who don't isn't talent. It's the ability to follow through. In this video, I'll break down why you keep quitting and how to finally break that cycle permanently. Why do you keep quitting? First, you chase motivation instead of systems. Motivation feels great at the start, that spark, that rush, but it always fades. That's why your New Year's resolution dies in February. You don't need motivation. You need systems that run even when you don't feel like it. Second, you set goals that are way too big. You promise yourself you'll work out every day or wake up at 5 a.m. forever. But that kind of pressure isn't sustainable. It burns you out. Success doesn't come from giant leaps. It comes from stacking small wins that build momentum over time. Third, you tie progress to emotion. You only work when you feel inspired. But winners don't wait to feel like it. They act first and let feelings catch up later. The psychology of follow-through. First, identity drives action. If you see yourself as someone who always quits, you'll keep living that story. But when you shift your identity to, I'm disciplined, I finish what I start, your brain fights to prove that story true. Second, understand the cost of quitting. Every time you give up, you reinforce failure. You tell your brain, this is who I am. But every time you follow through, even on something small, you reinforce strength. Each small victory rewires your confidence. Third, momentum is everything. Following through isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. Miss a workout? Fine. Just don't miss twice. Momentum is what keeps people going for years, not weeks. How to finally stop quitting. First, make quitting harder than continuing. Add friction to your bad habits. Delete the apps that waste your time. Put your gym clothes next to your bed. Invest money into your goals so that quitting costs you something. Second, commit publicly. Tell someone your goal. Post it online. Find an accountability partner. The fear of looking like a quitter can push you to finally follow through. Third, focus on the process, not the result. Don't obsess over the finish line. Fall in love with showing up. If your goal is to write a book, focus on writing 200 words a day, because it's the process, not the outcome, that transforms you. Finally, redefine failure. Quitting feels like failure, but stumbling is part of the process. The real failure isn't falling. It's refusing to get back up. Here's the truth. Most people quit because they expect success to be easy, but nothing great is easy. If you expect challenges, setbacks, and frustration, you won't quit when they show up. That's the mindset of people who actually finish. Follow through means understanding this. Discipline isn't punishment. It's freedom. You don't need more motivation. You don't need the perfect time. What you need is systems, discipline, and the belief that you are someone who follows through. So stop quitting. Start finishing, and watch how fast your life changes. If this helped you, hit subscribe. And this is Grindset Daily. Until next time.